Hello students, in my previous class I was discussing about 4 questions need to be addressed while preparing frequency distribution. In today's class we shall discuss finding class frequency by tally marking. So today's concept is how to put tally mark against observations. So a tally mark like this is put against a class for each value which is included in that class. A tally mark, it is put against a class for each value which is included in that class. So here for example, there is a class 10 to 15 with the class interval of 5 and midpoint here it is 12.5. So in that class or in this class, suppose there are 7 observations. Then how to put tally mark to those 7 observations? So first we put 4 tallies like this and 5th one should be put across 4. It's a group of 5. Then remaining is 2 observations we put like this. How can we count this? It's a group of 5 because 1, 2, 3, 4 across total, that is 5, 6, 7. So as I told you, there are 7 observations in this class 10 to 15 class, and we put tally mark like this. Okay. Here I have given one example. Prepare a tally marking chart for the marks in economics of 30 students. Economics ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ 30 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟು ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಚಾರ್ಟನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುವಂಥದ್ದು. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಈ ಚಿಹ್ನೆಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ತಗೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೌಲ್ಯಗಳಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಹಾಕಲಾಗುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಹಾಗೆ ಹಾಕುವಾಗ 5ರ ಒಂದು ಗುಂಪು ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಗೆ? ಸೊ ಹೀಗೆ 4 ಹಾಕಿ ಅನಂತರ ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಹೀಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದರೆ ಅದು 5 ಮೌಲ್ಯಗಳ ಒಂದು ಗುಂಪು ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿತ್ತು. ಮತ್ತು ಉಳಿದದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲಿಯಾದರೂ ನಾನಾಗ ಹೇಳಿದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲಲ್ಲಿ 7 ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಉಳಿದ 2ಅನ್ನು ಈ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ತಗೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಅಥವಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 8 ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಆದರೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಹೀಗೆ ಉಳಿದದ್ದನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ 5, 6, 7, 8 ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಇಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುವ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ವೋಟ್ ಬಂತು, ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ಬನಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ವೋಟ್ ಬಂತು ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಈ ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫೆಮಿಲಿಯರ್ ಟು ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ ಇಕನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಅ ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ economics of 30 students. So I have written 30 students marks here. So all these observations show marks of students. So we are asked to prepare tally marking chart by using all these observations. So here it is not asked in which method we should distribute the observations by using tally mark, isn't it? In my previous class I told you there are 2 important methods of determining class limits, that is exclusive method and inclusive method. So here it is not asked in exclusive method or inclusive method we need to prepare tally mark. So that is our wish. Either you can take exclusive method or inclusive method. So here I will go with exclusive method. So how to write class? So first we need to find out which is the lowest value among the observations, which is the lowest value and which is the largest or highest value. So, among these observations, lowest value found, that is 1 and highest value 37, isn't it? So, there is no need to take or no need to start class from 1 to another value. So, you can take a smaller value of 1. Hence, I go with 0 to 5. I will take up 0 to 5 class, 0 to 5. After that 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20. Like that I will take up classes till 35 to 40, because highest value here is 37. Let us write that. First one is class. So, here first we should write 0 to 5, after that 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40. In this way we can make classes 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40. How many classes we make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 classes. So, accordingly we have to write observations. Next column is observations. We need to write observations. So, let us write observations in front of the class. First we will go with 28. So, where to write 28? Where it comes? 28 comes here. Next 17. 17, 15 to 20 class madhya 17 varudu. Next 15. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯೋದಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುವಂಥದ್ದು. ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಈಸ್ 15. You should write that value here in front of this class. Next one is 22. 20, 22. After that 29. 29. Next 21. Where it is? 21. Next 23. Here it is 23. Next 27. 18. 18. After that 7. 7. Next 9. 4. 1. 3. 10. 10 here and here. So, where to write 10? It goes to next class. Next 5. 5 here we should write. We should not write 5 in this class, it goes to next class. 5. Next 11. 4. 21. 20, 21. 36. 36. 37. 16. 9. 32. 29. 18. 14. Here it is 15, 37, then the last value is 32. So in this way we write all observations in front of the class under observations column. So this is the first step. After that we put tally mark, tally marking, tally marking. So as I told you before, how to put tally mark. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 observations are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next in this class 5 to 10, in this class there are 1, 2, 3, 4 observations, isn't it? Again here also 4 observations. Next here 10, then 11, then 14. 1, 2, 3. In front of this class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How to put tally mark? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6. So in front of this class how many observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in front of this class how many observations? 1, 2, 3, 4. Again 1, 2, 3, 4. 32, 35 class 1, 2. 1, 2. So here 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So next we should write frequency. What is that? Frequency. How to write frequency? Count this 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also 4. Here 3, 5, 6, 4, 4, 2, 3. So total 30. Here it is 30. So number of students 30. Okay. Here also we got 30. So in this way we put tally marking against observations to each class. Okay. So what is tally mark? Tally marking, a tally mark like this mark is put against a class for each value which is included in the class. I have written classes like this by taking class interval of 5, taking class like 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40. And I have written all the observations, nothing but marks scored by students against class. And I have put tally marking and I have also written frequency. The total should be 30. Here 30 students marks are given. Next concept is frequency array. So what is this frequency array? ಆವೃತ್ತಿ ಅನುವಿನ್ಯಾಸ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಏನು? So frequency array means classification of data for a discrete variable. Classification of data for a discrete variable. ಅಸತತ ಚಲಕದ ದತ್ತಾಂಶಕ್ಕೆ ವರ್ಗೀಕರಣ ಮಾಡುವುದಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಅರೇ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೀಟ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ನ ಅಂಕಿಅಂಶಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ದತ್ತಾಂಶಗಳನ್ನು ವರ್ಗೀಕರಣ ಮಾಡುವುದಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಅರೇ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೀಟ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು? ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೀಟ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ and it has whole numbers, isn't it? Value jumps from one to another. So number of children in a family, then number of books in a library, number of students in a classroom, like that. Suppose we are going to classify such data, then that is called a frequency array. Here I have given one example and it gives us information about frequency array of the age of 25 students. So in this column I have written age of students and this one is x variable and number of students, it shows frequency. So 15 ಏಜ್ ಬರುವಂಥದ್ದು, 15 ಏಜ್ ಬರುವಂಥ 7 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ 16 ಏಜಲ್ಲಿ 9 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 17 ಏಜ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ 5 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, 18 ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ 3 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, 19 ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 1 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ವೇ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ frequency array, classification of data for a discrete variable. So here age is a discrete variable, number of students here we can write according to their age, number of students according to their age I have written here, and that is example for discrete variable. We can classify such data like this. Next concept is univariate frequency distribution, and another one is bivariate frequency distribution. So univariate frequency distribution is nothing but frequency distribution of single variable. What is that? Frequency distribution of one variable, only one variable or single variable. For example, if we are going to make frequency distribution of marks scored by students in economics exam, and that is a single variable, then that is called univariate frequency distribution. And another concept is bivariate frequency distribution. So what is this bivariate frequency distribution? ದ್ವಿಚಲಕ ಆವೃತ್ತಿ ವಿತರಣೆ, ಇದು ಏಕಚಲಕ, ಇದು ದ್ವಿಚಲಕ ಆವೃತ್ತಿ ವಿತರಣೆ. ಬೈ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೇ ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಟು ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಚಲಕಗಳ ಆವೃತ್ತಿ ವಿತರಣೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ. So frequency distribution of two variables is called bivariate frequency distribution. So here for example, marks in English and marks in economics, we have data. We have data of marks in English and marks in economics like this. Marks in English 28, 25, 26, 28, again 27, 26, 25, 25, 26 and one more 27. Then marks in economics 22, 21, 21, 20, 22, 21, 20, 19, 20, 19. So we have to make frequency distribution. So here I have written marks in English. So lowest value here it is 25 and highest value is 28. Accordingly I have written values. And marks in economics, arrow mark shows down. Lowest value here is 19, I have written here, and highest value here is 22, I have written 22. Then how to distribute values? Let us see that. So marks in English 28, here it is, and economics 22, here it is, okay, 22. So I have put like this. Next, this one is over. 25, 21. 25 and 21, 25, 21 over. Next 26, 21, 26 and 21. Next 28, 20, where is 28 is here, 20 here, 28 and 20. Then 27 and 22, 27 and 22. Then 26 and 21, 26 and 21, 26 and 21, 25 and 20, 25 and 20. Then 25 and 19, 25 and 19. Then 20, what is that? 26 and 20, 26 and 20, and last values 27 and 19, 27 and 19. So then we take the total of this. Here values only 1, here also 1, here 1, here also 1, here also 1, no, then 1, here also 1, here 2, isn't it? So now we take the total 1, 2. So 1 value, so 2, then here 1, 2, 3. Next here only 1, 1, 2, 3. Next here 1 and 1, 2. Its total is 5 plus 3, 8, 8, 9, 10. Its total is 10. So, here number of students, 10 students marks are given. Okay, we got the total here 10. So, in this way we make frequency distribution of two variables, that is called bivariate frequency distribution. So, frequency distribution of two variables is called bivariate frequency distribution. Frequency distribution of only one variable or single variable, that is called univariate frequency distribution. I hope all the concepts are clear to you. Thank you.